Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing? Matt Antonelli here. Today we're talking about a video that I saw online that's interesting. It's Juan Pierre right here. If you guys remember watching Juan Pierre play, left-handed hitter, really fast outfielder, could bunt for hits. Just a really, really good athlete. Played for a long time. And he's talking about some of the things he did pregame to see what the conditions of the field were like, to give him an idea if it'd be the right field to bunt on for a hit, and if he did bunt, how should he lay the ball down, depending on how the field is. So what he would do is he'd take a bunch of balls out before the game, and he would go and he'd roll the ball down the line. All right, so he'd roll the ball here to see which way the ball would roll. So every field is different. And so sometimes the field will play so that balls down the line will roll foul. Some fields, when you roll the ball down the line, they'll come back fair. And so here's a roll here, and you can see on this field, if this is where he was playing, the ball kind of comes back in the fair territory. And so if you roll the ball down here and you notice you roll 2, 3, 4 balls, and this is what happens on this line, then you come over to this line and roll it down that line. It may do something different. But if you see the ball right on the line come this way, well, then you know a couple things. One, you know that you can be a little bit more fine to the line. So you can bunt the ball almost right down the line because it's going to come back this way, right? So you can be really close to it. Now, if you roll the ball down the line and you notice the other, right, you roll the ball down the line here and it goes this way, right? It takes a left-hand turn. Well, now you know that you probably don't want to try to put the ball right down the line, because if you put it right down the line, it's going to be foul every time. So now you have some more leeway, and you've got, you can put the ball down maybe right here. So you put the ball down here, and it's going to roll a little bit towards the line, and it's going to stop somewhere right in there. So really, it's all about the field conditions. It's going to determine which way you're going to bunt. Now, some fields are harder, and the ball rolls faster. Some fields, maybe it's thick grass, and the ball's going to roll a little bit slower. And so let's say you roll the ball, and you notice that everything you roll, it just kind of dies right here. Well, now you don't have to be afraid of maybe taking as much off with the bunt, and you can put a ball a little bit firmer down here because the ball ain't going to go anywhere, okay? Maybe it's a field that's really, really fast, all right? Now, maybe you say, you know what, I'm not going to bunt today because this field's really, really fast. Or maybe you say, if I'm going to bunt the ball, I've got to really get the ball at the end of the bat, and I got to make sure that I deaden it and put it right in here, because if I don't, it's going to take off to the third baseman, okay? And then make sure that you check both lines. So check this line and then check this line, because they may play a little bit differently. So it's really about preparation, right? Doing the work beforehand. Going out there takes just a couple of minutes. And if you're somebody that really utilizes bunting for hits, this is worth doing, because this can give you, obviously, a free hit. Or it can take away one if you don't realize the way the field plays and you put down a poor bunt. So, interesting stuff by Juan Pierre. Let me know if you guys have heard this before, if you ever tried it. Put that in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Give us a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Share it with all your friends. Check out our Instagram, Antonelli Baseball, our Twitter feed, Antonelli9. We're posting videos all the time for you guys. And that's all I got. Thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later.